Welcome to another episode of Random Recommendations. Every time I feel low or bad, I watch movies or series because they take me to this new world with beautiful characters, sometimes scary, depends on what I'm watching. But there are times when I'm in no mood to watch movies. I just want to sit back, binge on my favorite sitcom, and just be there in that world with those amazing characters until I get completely bored of it. Or sometimes my friends call me and I just go out with them because come on, I have a life. So this video is gonna be about sitcoms. I am a great fan of sitcoms. See, if you go to any of your friends or on internet and search for which sitcoms to watch, they're gonna suggest you Friends or Office. Some might also suggest How I Met Your Mother, Big Bang Theory, etc. But I'm gonna recommend you some amazing sitcoms apart from these four. Although I just recommended you this four, so just add it in your watch list. Before that, let me answer the question, what is sitcom? Sitcom is short for a situational comedy. So making comedy out of a situation with the same characters is what sitcom is all about. Now this doesn't mean that there is no story or character arc. There are some amazing plot lines in these series too. Before getting into the video, a small disclaimer. These series are not in any specific order. Having said that, let's just jump into the video. Sitcom number 1, Schitt's Creek. The plot of Schitt's Creek is quite simple. A rich family suddenly goes bankrupt and the only asset they have now is an ugly small town named Schitt's Creek. What happens with them? How do they cope up with all the villages of the Schitt's Creek? Forms the rest of the story. The series has great character arcs and funny moments throughout its runtime. It has around 6 seasons and 80 episodes. Each episode is around 20 minutes long and you can watch it on Netflix. Sitcom number 2, The IT Crowd. Now the plot line for this series is that two tech geeks who work in a basement of an industry, and when a supervisor is hired who turns out to have no knowledge in technology, and how do these three people land up in some hilarious situations from the rest of the story. Now this doesn't have any character arcs or amazing plot line, but the whole series is just a binge-worthy series. You can just chill with it. There's no need to worry about the characters or the plot line. Just sit back, relax and enjoy while watching the series. It's available on Netflix, and since I told you that it's a mini series, has only 25 episodes, you can binge it in one complete day. Sitcom number 3, Silicon Valley. The plot is that Richard, a programmer, creates an app called the Pied Piper and tries to get investors for it. Meanwhile, 5 other programmers struggle to make their mark in the Silicon Valley. The situations where these all people land up are quite hilarious, and if you have loved TVF pictures, you'll definitely love this series. This has around 6 seasons and 53 episodes. Again, the runtime is around 20 to 22 minutes, and you can watch this amazing show on Disney Plus HOTSTAR. Sitcom number 4, Modern Family. Now, Modern Family is my personal favorite, and every time I feel low, I watch Modern Family. The plot is quite simple. 3 families who actually are relatives of each other are based out of California, and they try to deal with their kids, their spouses and their jobs in their own unique ways, and they often fall into these hilarious situations. The whole series is of 11 seasons and there are 250 episodes. But don't you worry, because once you invest your time in this, you'll love the characters, you'll love their quirky little traits, and the whole series is amazing. It's my personal favorite again, and I'll definitely recommend you to watch it. You can watch it on Disney Plus HOTSTAR, and I don't think it's for free, but if you have a subscription, then you can watch it. Sitcom number 5, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Now this might be a personal favorite for so many of you guys out there, but those who haven't watched this series, what are you doing? Go watch it. It's on Netflix. It has 7 seasons and the 8th season is coming this August, that is August 2021. And it has 143 episodes until now, and you'll fall in love with the characters and their one-liners, especially if you have heard one-liners like noise, cool, toits. These all are from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. This is again one of my favorite series, and the plot is very simple. All the detectives and the captain of the Brooklyn Nine-Nine precinct solve their cases and deal with their lives in a pretty funny way. Sitcom number 6, Parks and Recreation. You can find this series on Amazon Prime, and this series is again a binge-worthy, funny series. Although the plot also is quite amazing. So the plot is that Leslie she's a mid-level bureaucrat, and she wishes to help this local nurse called Anne to convert a disused construction site into a community park. But then what happens, what challenges she faces forms the rest of the story of the series. And it has around 7 seasons, and it also stars Chris Pratt, the guy from Guardians of Galaxy. Yes, so you can watch this on Prime and binge it. Until now, I have talked about American and English sitcoms, but India has also produced some of the finest sitcoms. Sitcom number 7, SARABHAI vs. SARABHAI. You might have heard about this series, but might not have watched it. It is available on Disney Plus HOTSTAR, and it's absolutely free. It is one of those OG sitcoms of India, and if you have seen this meme that's right there on your screen, then you should definitely watch the sitcom just for that character of Monisha. So the plot of the series is that Monisha, who gets married into the rich Sarabhai family, lives opposite to her in-laws, and there's a constant conflict between them due to her middle class background, and those all situations and conflicts are hilarious to watch. Again, watch it on Disney Plus Hotstar, it's absolutely free. Sitcom number 8, PAANCH. PAANCH has 3 seasons, and it's available on ZEE5, and it also has around 345 episodes. It is also one of those OG Indian sitcoms, and it also stars Vidya Balan. I think Vidya Balan started her career with this particular show. Now the plotline of this show is also very absurd and quite funny also. Like Anand Mathur, he lives with his 5 daughters whose pranks annoy him, and moreover he is pestered by the sarcastic comments from his first wife, who although dead cannot resist interfering in his life. So you know how absurd this plotline sounds, but the whole series is funny and you'll definitely enjoy binging it. While talking about Indian sitcoms, how can I not talk about this sitcom? Sitcom number 9, Tarak Mehta Ka Ulta Chashma. This particular series has been an integral part of a lot of your childhood, and even now when you revisit the initial episodes, you'll find it so funny. And the characters of Jethalal, Iyer, Babita and all are so funny. Although now the characters are replaced and it's not that funny now, but the initial episodes are funny as hell. You can watch it on YouTube. I guess it's available on YouTube for free, but if not that, you can also watch it on Sony Live. It has only 1 season but so many episodes. I think it has around 3000 plus episodes. So if you still want to revisit, I would suggest you to watch the initial episodes of the series, not the recent ones. Being a Telugu guy, if I don't talk about this series, then people will kill me. Sitcom number 10, Amrutham. Amrutham is a Telugu sitcom. It has 3 seasons and around 313 episodes. The whole plotline is that Amrutham, along with his friend Anji, they run a restaurant and they always dream of making it this successful restaurant. But in their attempt to improve the business, they fail and they land up in these amazing, hilarious situations with characters like Appaji and Sarvam making it icing on the cake. In the 3 seasons, 3 different actors have played the Amrutham character, but Harshavardhan's version is my favorite. You can watch this series on ZEE5, and for also all the non-Telugu guys, you can still watch it. I think it has subtitles. So what are you waiting for? Go and watch it on ZEE5. That's it for this video. I've recommended 10 good sitcoms for you to binge whenever you are free. Also, I'm planning to make a video where I recommend series and short films that are available on YouTube irrespective of the language, and I can guarantee you that that video will not have resemblance with any other video on internet. I'm gonna suggest you some of the finest and underrated stuff in that video. So if you want that video, then comment down yes, and also like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Signing off, yours truly, Chandra.